In this video, I'm going to cast metal using kinetic sand. The pattern I'm going to be using for today's cast will be a rose. This was given to me from a friend, and I've been wanting to cast it for a while. Normally when I do metal casts, I use sand referred to as green sand. However, today I'm experimenting with kinetic sand. Just by the looks of it, I think it will take an imprint very well. I'm using a tin can for the flask. I'll add the kinetic sand into the tin until it reaches the top. Once it does, I will do my best to level it out using my fingers. Now that the flask is filled to the top and level, I'm going to push the rose into the sand to make the impression. Once I feel the rose has made a good impression, I will then remove it by attempting to pull straight up. This is critical to not disturb the imprint in the sand. Now that it's removed, we'll take a good look at it and see if it came out okay. Now it's time to melt the metal. Today, I'm using the Castmaster Elite GG3000 electric furnace. I'm going to melt down an aluminum ingot. Gently put it into the crucible and close the lid. Now we'll get the mold and bring it over to our workspace. About 15 minutes has passed and we'll check on the metal. If the metal is molten, it's ready to pour. When you are done pouring, you'll still need to wait a little while longer before removing it from the mold. Once cooled, it's time to remove it and see how it came out. And if you want to cool it off a little faster, just spray it down with some cool water. Finally, you can now clean it up using a wire wheel and give it a perfect look. I think it looks great. And now I want to compare it to the original. Because it was an open pour mold, it's not as crisp as the original, but it still looks very good.